Alright folks, welcome back to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas, Old World Blues on the Mysterious JG. Google search of Junk Rounds perk basically leads to a bunch of different pages and threads all saying Junk Rounds is the worst perk in the game, assuming you got all the DLCs, because you wouldn't get it without getting the DLCs. It came from the Dead Money one, and yeah, basically they all say you have to carry around a ton of junk in order to use it. It sucks. It was considered the worst perk by, everybody. Like, even the Fallout Wiki says, like, note number 1, this is generally considered one of the worst perks by the community. So I think Ninja, 15% critical chance on every strike, and more damage than usual. I like that, although that would be better if it was put in together with silent running. So maybe we'll have to get silent running as well. The extra damage to robots one also sounds pretty good. This would be Night Stalker Squeezins. I mean, I don't know what consuming Night Stalker Squeezins means, so it's unlikely that it's going to help me. Certified Tech, that's got to be from this DLC only. Have a 25% chance you'll find more useful components on robots you destroy. So I don't really know what that means either, unless they mean more scrap electronics and less scrap metal. But I think Ninja is like the level 20 perk, so that's like at the beginning, before you get any DLC, you can only pick one level 20 perk because they're like the best. So I feel like we should take advantage of the fact that we're allowed to get more than one. DNA Agent perk granted. Your study of the abominations created at the Big MT has granted you a damage bonus against Night Stalkers. Oh, excellent. And I needed it too. I think we can get out of here now. Did I start recording? Am I crazy? These paranoia things here. I am recording. Okay. So I think that's it for this place. I think we are well and truly done. And to the extent possible, I will avoid Night Stalkers from now on. Don't see any good to encountering them. I didn't even take the perk that lets me get more value out of their squeezins. Now maybe you have to take that perk before that item known as Night Stalker Squeezins will drop, but anyway, so the smart move here, because we're not at full health, smart move is to take a quick fast travel trip back over here and rest real quick before we start in on something else. I don't think there's going to be... By the time we're done with this and the last DLC, we should be at level 50. I know that I didn't explore every last inch of the main Mojave Wasteland, but I feel like anything that's left would just be really easy, actually. So we don't need to sleep long. An hour will do us. Talk to this guy about repairing our stuff.
Might I be of service,
He just
sir?
does love taking away our money.
Very good, sir.
Even though it can mean nothing to him. 943 caps, just seriously. 6,000 caps to repair this. Like, if I started seriously just, like, using this guy,
Might I be of service,
I
sir?
would burn through this money that took a long time and a lot of gameplay to save up. And I've got the highest barter score you can have. You restocked any of your fucking ammo? No, you haven't. You are an ass. I do not like you. And off to the balcony door from which we can fast travel. Before we fast travel anywhere, let's figure out what our quests... Well, I mean, we could just simply go someplace that we know we have stuff to do at. We haven't even looked at the X12 Research Center. So let's just fast travel to downstairs. Well, I'm putting a marker there right now. As we walk upon the lovely lawn.
I'll just set this on repeat while I go relieve my tank. No one will know.
Uh-huh. Why would you verbalize that? Yeah, I guess I'm not really paying too much attention to where I put that marker, but this is it. A police cyberdog. Well... Oh god, I'm almost out of ammo for this thing. What's my fallback weapon? I guess I'm going with the proton axe for a while. Well, I don't have a quest to do in here. K9000 Cyberdog gun. We've had a small issue with one of our Y-17 trauma harnesses. Sadly, a member on the X-12 research team choked on a buffalo gourd seed and died while working. For some reason, his Y-17 trauma harness will not shut down. In fact, it has begun malfunctioning, causing late Mr. Harris to attack other employees. Okay. So those guys died, and now their suits are like continuing to animate their bodies as killing machines. Lovely. Well, looks like we needed to get this little treat before we could do anything. Well, wait, where are you? Enemy, what's coming at me? Something thinks it knows where I am and thinks it's going to charge. I guess I'll make my way down here until it becomes apparent. Well, what is it? It's one of you. These guys are a pain in the butt too. It's a change of pace from Night Stalkers. Is it running away? No, it's not. Master trauma harness. Because I've got like the highest possible skill with this weapon now. So that guy did some damage, and he probably cost me a lot of money. But he's got the K9000 Cyberdog gun. And 141 rounds. Now the irony being that they sent that gun here to put a stop to him. So I've got 2 of them now. And some ammo for them. Doesn't seem like a good weapon for sneaking with, does it? Being all glowy and all. Got 2 missiles, but no missile launcher. You'd think they'd be a little more generous. I know there are perks you can get where the random ammo drops are better, but... Well, they've found me again, and oh, they're upstairs. setting themselves on fire, a la Cain. Okay, maybe if I can get this guy to come to me. Here we go. That trauma harness he's wearing doesn't have a good survival instinct. Although he brought his friends with him. Oh, you got all the way back downstairs already? Oh, great, I got caught in a corner. Yeah, running away from you and strafing you is kind of the bane of your existence when you decide to fight melee. This is he the same guy and he picked up a new gun? Well, this is certainly a change of pace from the sneaking around silently sniping. Tri-beam laser rifle. These guys carry some decent gear. Heavy incinerator. Might end up overburdened before this is all done, too. And a plasma rifle. So if my energy weapon skill ever gets to not be horrible, I'll have something. Again, the tendency is that once they find you, the whole lot of them is running around, so you... Buffalo gourd seed, interesting. There's a mutated buffalo gourd seed. Pretty big anyway. So I don't know if we have a quest for being in here, other than that they mentioned you could get that gun here. Buffalo steaks. Won't you come out tonight? He's probably pretty hungry. It's been a while since he ate anything. So a lot of empty Sunset Sarsaparilla bottles. A lot of good stuff if I felt like crafting or whatever. Probably should have written down what I need for doctor's bags, although now that I've realized I'm not on hardcore mode anymore, it's like, I know it's stupid, but if you need to fix your limbs, just take a nap. Always does the trick. So, I think just getting that gun, which if you fail the small guns check, which is unlikely that you're doing this DLC with a small guns score that low. I mean, if you're intentionally avoiding a small guns build, I suppose. You wouldn't get that gun, the K9000, from them. So, that's a thing. But you would then be able to get it here. But I'm just thinking, like, got it here with a bunch of ammo from them, too. So now I've got 2 of them. I could use one to repair the other, of course. And I'm up to having 400 ammo. And as you saw before, I was down to like less than 50. Pumping round after round ineffectively into those Night Stalkers. Now, the gun's no more powerful than it was. And I've got a small arms skill of 100. So it's kind of... doesn't bode well for using that gun against Night Stalkers. Didn't do me a whole hell of a lot of good against the... Robo-Scorpions either, but this is going to be my weapon against the Robo-Scorpions, I think. And, I believe we've pretty much cleared this place. There's not a whole lot to it. So far, the only enemies around here that I'm not struggling with are the police dogs and the lobotomites. Pretty much everyone else is kind of... give me fears. And here's 2 lobotomites. I will not be able to sneak all the way up to them, but... Oh, you would like to go with melee, my friend. Is that your preferred attack? Well, you've just given me another axe to add to my repertoire. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Problem with melee is you do have to be able to absorb a certain amount of damage, because it's just tough to sneak. Oh! Holy shit! Whoa! There was like 8 enemies here all of a sudden. I guess that's the other problem with melee, is you draw out like everything in the world to attack you. And they're all different stripes. You've got Night Stalkers working together with the Police Dogs, working together with Lobotomites. Unless he's now shooting at the Night Stalkers, which I certainly hope he is. But there's more Night Stalkers coming! It doesn't heal that fast. Yeah, I'm basically dead here. I can't believe I got out of that. I just ate sugar bombs, which I didn't mean to do. I am actually going to get out of this. It's crazy. Yeah, I know I attacked you, but still. Give me a break while I'm fighting that many guys. I gained the tough guy perk. Oh, great. Now he's like slowly backing away from me, and I've got crippled limbs, so I can't pursue. And there's still enemies that see me. What's my armor condition after all that? Down about 3/4. That's where all my money's going. Tell me that their jumpsuits can be used to repair that armor. It doesn't really make sense, but... Oh, excellent. I should have been doing that all along instead of paying that guy. So that was a lot of enemies that just kind of... I guess I gotta be pretty careful about trying to melee anything out in the open here, because it just... Well, wait, now my carrying capacity is down because of what? My level of injury? Stimpack sickness. Oh, because I used too many Stimpaks. Well, none of you other guys are going to have anything I care about. It's not going to let me fast travel like this, though, is it? Yeah. So I'd have to get over my Stimpak sickness before I can stop being over encumbered. That or just drop a bunch of stuff. And that's an awful lot of stuff I'd have to drop. Although a Sierra Madre Martini would give me strength +2. Anything else give me a temporary boost to strength? I mean, there's drugs. Oh, I've got Hydra. Hail Hydra. Taking buff out just to get home. That's kind of ridiculous, but that's what I'm looking at here. What could I drop? I guess I picked up more more weapons and stuff. That's not really going to make a difference. There's stuff I've forgotten to sell. But I gotta hurry up and fast travel before this wears off. This +2 to plasma rifle. Oh, I guess I'll just use this to repair that one, even though I would have kept it around a bit longer before doing that. Now, is it going to let me fast travel, or is it going to tell me there's an enemy nearby? Okay, it's going to let me fast travel. So I got to come back to my my apartment, recover from my drug use that I'm on. In order, I took drugs in order to lift more stuff. It's like, oh no, I lost 1 strength because of my crippling addiction to stim packs. Now I have to take another drug to. It's like, yeah, it's like smoking some pot to get over your DTs. Not really a good solution. Still, I get to stalk around in this place using a glowing energy axe. Drop off some gear that I picked up that I don't want to carry around. This is kind of for emergencies, but I'll keep it. I don't have enough ammo for that to be useful. Now, weapon-wise, do I have another heavy incinerator or just an incinerator? I just have an incinerator. So if I can repair those together, heavy incinerator might be more useful. It's using 2 different kinds of fuel. Is it? No. I think it was just different amounts of fuel that you can store in the gun. Either way, I'm not going to carry 2 of all that stuff around. Let's get rid of this sexy sleepwear before I accidentally use it. Keep this around for repair purposes. Sir will permit the compliment. The sir says, you can compliment my sharpness all you want. Alrighty, well, yeah, that was, I wouldn't say a disaster, but man, I'm really surprised we survived that. But now that we've been there, let's not go back. Let's head for the X-13 research facility instead, because that's kind of where we were when we got pulled back into that plotline. It's all about getting our brains back, folks. I guess we just recovered from Buffout. Okay. Oh, we're not quite at full health. Oh, Buffout probably did that too. Alright, so I went in there because that's where we got our improvement for our gun. Or rather, no, that's where we got the key to the dog kennels. Laser pistols. It's kind of weird. Prototype X-13 chest plate. I'm imagining that's an armor, but maybe not. Scrap electronics, eyeglasses. Well, let's see if this terminal tells us what this is about. You successfully created a capacitance module capable of emitting a focused electromagnetic pulse from a sonic emitter. While the physical impact is rather weak, Jenkins fired the weapon at a force field and then fired the weapon's emitter. Okay, we did get this already. Mark II torso research. I've uploaded Kale's latest firmware update to the suit. I think Kale has outdone herself this time. Self-updating firmware is an ingenious addition to the system. As we upgrade the suit, it'll automatically adapt the new systems to the user specifications during testing and unlock the features as they come online. This will save hundreds of hours of fiddling with settings. Note to self, make Kale a keg of my infamous battle brew. So we picked up this thing, and there's also a Chinese Army Spec Ops training manual, which boosts your sneak, which I've already maxed, so it doesn't really do much for me. Now we're in the research area. Who knows what kind of goodies could await. I suppose I should double check and see what it is we're looking for here. By just selecting X13, attack of the infiltrator, recover the prototype gloves. Oh, we gotta recover 3 prototypes, and we've got one of the 3. So that's fair. Although I feel like as we get the second and third piece, we'll probably get attacked by robo-scorpions. There's a full bottle of Sunset Sarsaparilla, and yet I'm not interested. And a bed and a working terminal. Night Stalker research. I believe this latest serum has proven to be a success under human observation. The creatures remain visible, but some of the nighttime recordings reveal the serum is working. The animals appear to be learning how to use their new cloaking ability when no one's around. Perhaps there's a physical limitation or some mental drawback which prevents its usage under duress. I think I will pursue stress testing of the animals. You are... Man, server sniffer. The VR sim is corrupted. PS, delete this message ASAP. I don't want Callus harassing me over this. Shipment of cattle prods arrived. Some creatures have been increasingly aggressive when I come into the lab in the morning. Did someone change their diet? Went ahead and did the lab test and noticed no appreciable change. I don't have the patience to read that, unfortunately. So we need a key to get in there, which means I should be paying more attention. That tends to be a sticking point when we need a key. Meantime, we're not really encountering a lot of hostile force around here. I'm not saying that's a problem. And I'm also not 100% positive how I get back out of here once I've gone down, but I went down anyway. It looks like I probably had to come down here, actually. So either of those paths could be promising. Here's Dr. Callus. He's dead. That's a fine how do you do. He ate the garbage can. His pack of cigarettes in the garbage can. I mean to be selling those, and I've been forgetting recently. You have a cattle prod with you. Okay, so this takes us back up here. What's down here? So it doesn't look like I really needed to blast that thing, but I'm a little worried about booby traps now. Pre-war book, wrench. So much pickier over what I pick up than I was back in the day. Dog bowl. No, I don't think I've seen any of those in this game. Unless I'm crazy and they show up all the time. Medical clipboard. Eyeglasses. Laser pistol. And they see me standing over the body of another dead scientist. Night Stalker eggs and preserved meat. Active strange still. Attached to this still is a note with the following ingredients: 1 vodka, 1 mutant cave fungus, 1 salient green. Okay. I'll grab the Night Stalker eggs, they're pretty valuable. Preserved meat, not as much. Although it is an item that you don't see everywhere in the game. Strange cask. It's full of battle brew. Might as well grab it. DLC only items are fun to just kind of have. Somebody barricaded this door. Although it doesn't appear to work like a door that you would barricade in that fashion. You know, these experiments on Night Stalkers just didn't turn out too good for you guys, huh? Well, basically, we found some place where they had a still, and I believe the preserved meat would have been, you know, like meat that the humans were eating, not like, you know, whatever. It's not like strange meat in this game. So I don't know if that was essential. Oh, you know... what? Oh, that's right, they can turn invisible. So it is actually here. I guess this is because we mess with their eggs? Once again, though, I'm getting my butt kicked by these guys. It's getting real old. Yep. Well, I think it was time to end the video anyway. I don't know, I might let that be it for the play session too. Yeah, I probably got time for more, but I don't know. I'm getting kind of burned out here already. Getting murdered by Night Stalkers is not the most fun gameplay experience. I have not encountered any Robo-Scorpions in this sit-down session, and I had put off playing this game again for a couple days because of the shellacking I took from them. But man, Night Stalkers also are just murdering me. So, I guess now that I know that's the enemy I'm encountering around here, I can move away from that melee and back towards a gun. But either way, folks, I'm Serious JG. Thank you very much for watching. As we continue to kind of stumble bum our way across these different labs, hopefully we'll eventually get a wrap on what's going on. Goodbye, folks.